Hello and welcome to the Bible Baptist Church live broadcast tutorial, and today we're going to be going over our live broadcast player, how it works, and I've had a few members of the church ask me to do a tutorial on it, so let's go ahead and get started. First of all, of course, you have to come to the mybiblebaptistchurch.com website, and that'll bring us up to this page, our front page, and we'll want to scroll down to the live broadcast button and click on that, and that'll bring up our live broadcast player. Now here you can see the player, and what you want to do is when you come onto the live broadcast player, if you come on during a service, one of our service times, then you are going to automatically see the service in progress. However, if you do come in between services, like now when there's no service going on, then you usually see a picture of the church or maybe some colored bars or something to that nature. But let me just explain some of the buttons. First of all, we have the on-off button. Usually you don't have to worry about this, but if you do come to the player and you see that it looks like this, where it says turn me on, excuse me, then obviously it's off and you need to turn it on. You just click this button right here on the screen, and that'll turn it back on for you. Next we have the on-air button, and this button basically it just shows you how many people are watching right now, and right now I'm the only one, it's just one. Next is the on-demand button, and what this button will do will bring up all the recorded services that Larry has posted. And then over here we have our audio controls. Now you can click on the speaker to mute, or you could click on the plus or minus to bring up or down the sound. Excuse me. Now the menu button, that's something you won't have to worry about. That's all about HTML code for embedding this player on your website or on Facebook or something like that. So it's not something that we need to be concerned with. And then you have your full screen button. If you click on that, that'll bring your player up into full screen, which you probably can't see in this video, but I'm going to shrink it back down. Now when it's in full screen, the picture quality won't be as good as it is at this size, and the reason for that is that it's just it's not a television quality broadcasting system. So if you do step back from your computer screen, however, it will look a little better, and it's a little easier to see when you have it in full screen mode. So it's pretty much user preference, however you want to do it. I kind of like it just the way it is. I'll watch the services in this original size of the player. Next is the embed button, and that's something again you don't need to worry about. That's to embed the player on a website such as I've done here, and that's about it as far as the buttons go. So let's go ahead and go to the on-demand button. You click on that, and what's that's going to do is bring up all these recorded services. Larry said he's going to keep about 2 months of services posted here on the on-demand section. So that'll give you 2 months of recorded services that you can scroll through and watch at your leisure. Now to scroll through, I usually just grab this bar and left click and hold the button down, and I can drag the bar up and down, or you can just use the arrows here to drag down and the up arrow to drag up. And each service is marked. Here we see Sunday, March 8th, 2009, and it goes, I believe this one goes to February 1st, 2009. So you just click on whichever show or service that you want to watch. I'm going to go ahead and turn my sound down because I don't want the sound to overpower my voice when I click on this. I'm going to just go ahead and click on the Sunday evening service, March 8th, and there you can see Dexter. Now the sound will come up here shortly, and just so that you hear what it sounds like, I'll go ahead and let that sound come up. Now while we're waiting for that, if you hover your cursor, well, there's the sound. So now I've got mine set at 2 bars, which is for my computer settings, that's enough. So I'm going to go ahead and mute that now. This banner that you see here, this Welcome to Bible Baptist Church banner, that banner is we'll have some advertising that pops up in a banner similar to this size, and if you go right over here to the right, there'll be usually a little X there. You can click on that, and that'll minimize that banner ad. Now, the reason for the banner ads is that this service that is provided for us is free. The only thing they ask is that we allow them to put their pop-up ads on our player in exchange for their services. Now, I know that can be aggravating at times to have that little ad pop up every minute or so, but since we're getting the services for free, I think it's well worth the aggravation to just go over and click on that little ad and minimize it. Now, you can scroll through the services if you want to watch a particular song, or if you want to watch the quartet that played that day, that sang that day, or you just want to just go straight to the preaching, whatever you want to do. You can, if you just hover your cursor over this bar here at the bottom, you'll notice that there's some numbers. 24.33, 26:46. That's the minutes into the service. So, for example, let's say you wanted to go straight to the preaching. So usually the preaching starts right around in 30 minutes into the service. So let's click. I'm going to left click here at 31:13, and that brings us right up to Pastor Stockton preaching. Or if you want to go back and say, oh, I want to hear that song again, you can just click somewhere in that bar, and there's Dexter leading the music. So you can navigate through the service any way that you want, forward or backwards, and that'll help you get to hear and see what you want. And that's about it. One other thing I'd like to mention is it will be this is a great tool for witnessing. So if you will tell your families and friends about it, you know, the ones that you've been inviting to church forever, and they just won't come because they have excuse after excuse. But you can invite them to come to our website and to watch the live broadcast or a recorded broadcast, and they'll hear the gospel message, and just pray that God will touch their hearts and that they'll accept Jesus as their Lord and Savior. So it is a great witnessing tool, as well as if you are homesick, you don't have to miss the service. You can just turn on your computer and watch the service from home. Of course, we don't want to encourage people to stay home just to watch the services at home. We do want you to come to church, but if you are sick, it's a great opportunity to be able to watch the service right from home without missing anything. So I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me, Joe Bosley, or Larry Jackson, our sound man, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. So thank you, and God bless.